In all my life in sports and all my life in boxing, I've been covering boxing for over a year now. I've been watching boxing ever since I was a little kid. I've boxed ever since I was 11. Been in a lot of... Had a very short amateur career because I had to work full time when I was by the age of 15, and it was too taxing on my body. Sparred thousands of rounds, watched thousands of sparring rounds. Boxed even guys that went on to become... Sparred even guys that went on to become decent pros. And I've never been more confused about a boxing match, about two styles clashing, than I am right now. Anthony Joshua, on September 25, 2012 Super Heavyweight Gold Medalist, will defend his WBA Super, IBF, WBO, and IBO heavyweight titles against Oleksandr Usyk, also 2012 Olympic gold medalist at heavyweight, former WBC, WBA Super, IBF, WBO, Ring Magazine, and lineal cruiserweight champion of the world. Boy, oh boy, this, speaking out their titles, has me wanting to catch a breath. This fight, it's crazy. It's one of the most... I've never been this excited for a fight in a while. I haven't been excited for a fight since 2017. Two fights come to mind. They had me this excited. Gennady Golovkin versus Canelo Alvarez, and Andre Ward versus Kovalev, the rematch. Because I knew that it was going to be a crazy style matchup between Golovkin and Canelo. And I knew in the second fight, both fighters are going to have to adjust between Ward and Kovalev. Kovalev is going to have to go for the KO, and Ward is going to have to be much more aggressive. And clearly, Ward proved to be the better fighter. Whether you believe it was a low blow or not, the punch that started all this was a huge right hand that had Kovalev out on his feet. Whether you believe it's a low blow or not, Kovalev was out. Kovalev did not complain about the stoppage right there. He was finished. Kovalev didn't even think about taking a knee. He was done. So let's put that aside. Let's talk about Anthony Joshua and Oleksandr Usyk. What can both do to win the fight, and who do I think is going to win the fight? Anthony Joshua has two chances to win this fight. It's either keep it long and just move and jab like how he did against Ruiz, or he can go at Usyk, not like how he did against Polov, because I felt like that was extremely sloppy. You look at some of his combinations, you're like, wow, Polov must really suck to be getting hit by these combinations. But I think he's going to have to get back to the old Joshua. The Joshua of 2016. He has to get back to Joshua of 2016. I know we haven't seen that Joshua in years now. Last time we saw a glimpse of that Joshua was the first 5 rounds against Vladimir Klitschko. But he has to get back to that Joshua, that seek and destroy Joshua. I think that's his best chance, in my honest opinion. If he comes in and seek and destroy mentality, I don't see how Usyk could win this fight. He has quick, crisp combinations, a lethal right uppercut, a good short right hand, a good even from long distance right hand. We saw what he did to Charles Martin. He has a good left hook. We saw Andy Ruiz, Iron Chin Andy Ruiz, get dropped by his left hook before Andy Ruiz coming back to drop him. So he has a good arsenal of punches. He has a good jab, but I just think he's coming with a seek and destroy mentality and not box the boxer. I think he should fight the boxer. I think he should go in there and channel that Dylan White energy. Even when he was being hit, he was sticking out his tongue. I think that's what he needs to do. I think he just needs to become on a seek and destroy mission to blast out Oleksandr Usyk. Now, what can Oleksandr Usyk do? Oleksandr Usyk also has 2 game plans. His first game plan is just pull off what he did against Chisora early in the fight. Just because, look, a lot of people are saying Chisora did this early in the fight. Usyk was moving and running early in the fight very well. Chisora and Joshua are completely different. Chisora goes all out in those first 4 to 5 rounds. Joshua is not going to waste that much energy in the first 4 to 5 rounds because Joshua knows he does not have the tank that Chisora does. So he's not going to go at him like that. I think Usyk would be extremely successful at that. Or he could fight him like how he fought Tony Bellew. I'm not saying there's any correlation between Tony Bellew and Anthony Joshua, just like there's no correlation between Charles Martin and Dylan White with Oleksandr Usyk. I'm just giving you guys style thoughts. Don't say, oh, Sadiq is comparing Joshua to Bellew. I would never do that. That's why Bellew, after he beat David Haye, he said the only heavyweight he'd fight is Tyson Fury, because he was coming off a long layoff. He had no interest in fighting Joshua Wilder. And we all know why. Because they would have knocked him the hell out. Now let's get back to the topic. He can pressure Joshua mentally and physically. Because Bellew had some success in the first 2 rounds. Not because Usyk was being outboxed or outbeaten. Because Usyk wanted him to have that success. Usyk wanted to keep that mental and physical pressure on him. And it fatigued him extremely quickly. Bellew was out of the fight by round 5. Round 6 and 7, he was being tagged at will. And in round 8, the fight was brutally over. So that's what Usyk can do. Now, how do I think the fight is going to play out? I don't think Usyk. If Usyk is going to come in at 230, like I was suggesting, I can't see him moving like how he did against Chisora when he came in, I believe, at 217. Let me just make sure. I know most of you guys are like, hey, you should have this ready. But just give me a second, guys. Let me just make sure. What was the weight for the... What was the weight for the Chisora fight? He came in at 217. If he comes in at 217 again, he should have a great chance at moving. If he comes in at 230, he's coming in there to seek and destroy. He's coming in there knowing he's not going to get a decision, or at least he's going to need several knockdowns to get the decision. So he's coming on a seek and destroy mission. I don't really know. This is why I'm on the fence about this fight. Because if he's at 230, and Joshua also looks like he's at 230, and he's coming on a seek and destroy mission, could Joshua just be too small? I know people are going to say, what are you, crazy? Joshua being too small? But if he's also at 230, could he not just become... Are they not the same strength now? Because Usyk is a strong guy. But at the same time, if Joshua wants to move, I don't think Usyk can catch. I don't really know what's going to happen in this fight, to be honest. I want to know what you guys think is going to happen in this fight. If I had to make a decision, gun to my head, I'm going to say, I can't. I want to say Joshua by decision. I want to say Usyk by KO. God, please help me. I got Usyk by... No, I got Joshua. Fuck, I got Usyk by late TKO. He's just going to overwhelm Joshua. No, you know what? Joshua by split decision. That's what I got. That's my official prediction. Joshua by split decision. He's going to win 7 rounds. He's going to win the fight. That's what I got. That's my official prediction. Joshua by split decision. I'm going to end the video right now so I don't change my mind again. Sadiq Boxing out.